Hello, hello, and let us look at another Solleone deck. This is my latest one. You know, I love Solleone. There's some I actually found I don't really care for. The homage to Urte is done in the style of Urte, the artist. I'm not really too crazy about that one, and it's very hard to find. But this is an Elisabetta Cassari Future Solleone Tarot. She did the Solleone Tarot, so this is sort of the futuristic one with sort of robots. It came out in 1987, so this is one of the later, if not the last, decks that were published by Vito Arenti in Solleone. So this one has a sort of metallic outside which evokes, robots. This is 1215 of 1500. There's the back, made in Italy. And this one, the whole sleeve slides out. So you have this gray interior. You have a card pasted on the front, and then you have it wrapped in this kind of gray, double-sided gray. There's the card that's on the front, and there's the back, which is like a futuristic lion with the sun. It came with there's no little white books with Solleone decks. It's a folded paper, and this one's yellowed. And it's only in Italian, it is not in English. And let's look at it. So this is my most recent acquisition. It is a used deck, but it's in very good shape. And these cards are, I would say it's maybe a slight linen finish for these. And I've done a cursory glance through them, make sure they're all there. I've looked at them online, but this is sort of my first impressions of this. So it says a futuristic tarot of 78 cards. So futuristic, this is what the future was in 1978 according to Elisabetta Cassari. So this is typical Cassari artwork. We have sort of a scratchy black lines that are filled in with pigment. So the first one is chaos. So these are not typical, this is, I guess, maybe tarot advanced, like it's another incarnation of tarot. So some of these correspondences are a little different. And I don't know all the words. I could look them up, but we'll just cursory go through these. To Aurora. So we have humanoids. Something in fish, pesci, is fish. Look at the artwork there, the sort of very storybook quality. La creatura umana. The Trano. Look at these humans, they're becoming Borg-like with like wires coming out of their head. Popolo. Il Popolo. Oof, it looks kind of dystopian to me. 8. Justice. The human is being taken away by the robot. And sort of the cyborg is looking down, is judged. The Hermit, which looks like a astronaut in a cave. La Fortuna, oh, we found a diamond. Force, oof. Look at that going into the brain. Looks like there's blood spattered. It's like some operation. Person's being beaten. Yeah, very dystopian. Il Sacerdote. La Mort. So, death of the cyborg or human spirit. Riposo. Some alien world, alien creatures. Genio del Mal. Il Cielo. Out in space. Stella. Star. Look at the controls there. Matrimonio. So, marriage. So these are, you know, the correspondences are not there. The Tomo. The atom. The final judgment, this nuclear war. Il giudizio finale. Melancholia, melancholy, depression. Il pazzo. And that is the fool, il pazzo. Pazzo. So those are the major arcanons, and so we have the suits are fuoco, fire, aqua, water, aria, air, and terra, earth. So they're elemental. And let us look. So this is fire, Nascita, and they all have titles. And you're not going to see direct correspondences of, you know, one or two of whatever it is. And there's two. We see the fire in the cards. Oof. Yeah, very sci-fi, dystopian deck. Familia. These are very ape-like creatures. They're very coarse features. Lots of caves too. It's almost like the humans have been pushed into caves. Look at the brow ridges, very Neanderthal. Conversation. Reconciliation with the lizard person. Lateness. Ritardo. Foca. 10. And then we get the page, Fante. Page of fire. Cavallo. The knight. Regina. The queen. And Re. King. Fuoco. So these are like almost inhumans that are like under the ground. And then we get the lizard, or the sea people in Aqua. So the fire people live underground, not terra. These cards have a really nice feel to them. Conception or birth. There's 2. Yeah, these are underwater. 3. 4. Solitude. 5. Death. Mort. Viaggio. 7. Speranza. 8. 9. Centropo. 10. Despiacer. Disappear? Despiacer. Loss of something, maybe? There's the page. So these are like futuristic sea monkey people. Seahorse. Of course they ride a seahorse. Then Queen, Regine. King, oof. Kind of scary, creepy looking. Look at his throne out of rock. Now we're in Aria, so these are people of the air. Family. There's love. So these are like futuristic flying people. Successful artist. Successo artistico. Inquietudine. Passato. It's a cool card. Pensiero. That's a really cool sort of vision. Felicità, luck. Victory, Vittoria. And then 10, Amicia. Amicitia. Okay. Fante, that's a cool card. Cavallo, whoa. That is a steed of wires. He's an electric horse. Regine. Queen. King. And the last suit is Earth. So these are people that are on the Earth, more similar to us, I believe. Yeah. La Terra. Contract. Very specific. Felicita. Falfacita. That little person there. Amante. I feel like they're enslaved. Difficulty. Baby. Bambino. Or child. Bambino. Yeah. There you have cards, like tarot cards. Sportivita. Gioco. Fanti. Looks very cyberpunk. Cavallo. There's a typical horse. Here we go. Terra. Queen. Regina. Re. King of Land. And there we go. That is the deck. It's an interesting deck. I don't think it's for everyone. I mean, I appreciate the artistic quality of it, and it's a Solleone. So I got it. I got it for a really good price too. It was quite nice. Because this one, it fluctuates sometimes. I don't think people really, I don't think it's too coveted. I don't know. I've always wondered about it. Oh, that is. So the card that's pasted on the front actually has a back to it. So it actually is because the glue is kind of coming off a little bit. It actually has the back of it. So that is the deck. Interesting thing, I saw someone has written a book. It's not new. It's Tarot in Cinema until 2010. So if you were interested in tarot in the movies and how it's depicted, this person did a really comprehensive job. I saw, when I was watching Dangerous Liaisons, the 1988 version, the older lady that they go to her house, you know, and stay with her. She's playing with Visconti Sforza, and she has the death card turned out. It's very unnatural. I guess they just wanted to kind of do some foreshadowing, but they had the beautiful, you know, death card, very graceful skeleton standing there. She has it turned out, and you see it. And I'm like, I believe it's the Visconti Sforza that comes in the book, and I've shown it. It's is it Graphica Gumpenberg or Gumpenberg Graphica or something? Anyway, it looks like a book. It's in a slipcase. I believe it's that one based on the size and what I can tell, because that would have been out. I think that came out in the 70s, and then they would have had access to it because there weren't too many Visconti Sforzas that were like that size. Could have been an Immolinghello, but I doubt it. I believe it was something else. Anyway, so this is Future Solleone Tarot by Elisabetta Cassari. My latest Solleone, and it's a very interesting deck compared to the Solleone Tarot. Very interesting. Anyway, so thank you for watching.